Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. Al Jazeera reports that Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi has issued a stern warning, stating that a resumption of hostilities would bring many more surprises, leveraging military knowledge gained from previous conflicts. This declaration comes after U.S. President Donald Trump threatened military action against Iran, giving them a tight 2 to 3 days ultimatum to finalize a deal. Concurrently, J.D. Vance, identified as Trump's deputy, indicated a positive development, noting a lot of progress in the ongoing negotiations between the two nations. The situation underscores the volatile regional tensions amidst diplomatic efforts. Russia's UN ambassador Vasily Nebenzia claimed on May 19th at a UN Security Council meeting that Ukraine is planning drone attacks against Russia from Latvian territory. He further suggested that if such attacks occur, Russia reserves the right to retaliate, explicitly stating that Latvia, even as a NATO member, would not be exempt from justified retaliation. Nebenzia asserted that Ukrainian drone units are already deployed at Latvian military bases. Having convinced the Latvian government, Latvia's representatives swiftly dismissed these claims as absolute lies and condemned Russia's tendency to spread disinformation. Ukraine also rejected the allegations as fabrications. The United States warned that threats against Security Council members are unacceptable and affirmed its commitment to uphold NATO obligations. This report is from Asahi Shimbun. NBC News reports that the U.S. Senate voted 50-47 on Tuesday to advance a resolution aimed at compelling President Donald Trump to end the war in Iran. This procedural vote marks a significant breakthrough for the Democratic-led effort. Republican Senator Bill Cassidy of Louisiana notably flipped his vote to yes on the measure, having previously opposed it. Cassidy, who recently lost his primary, stated that while he supports the administration's efforts against Iran's nuclear program, Congress has been left uninformed about Operation Epic Fury. He cited concerns from his constituents, including Trump supporters, regarding the war, arguing that, without clarity, further congressional authorization is unjustified. Other Republicans who supported the motion include Rand Paul, Lisa Murkowski, and Susan Collins. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer emphasized that Democrats are making progress in challenging what he called Trump's illegal war. The resolution still faces hurdles, including an uncertain final Senate vote, passage in the Republican-controlled House, and a likely presidential veto. According to a report by Zio Shibal, NATO's Supreme Allied Commander Europe, U.S. Air Force General Alexis Grinkiewicz, announced on May 19th that the withdrawal of U.S. forces from Europe is expected to span several years. This strategic drawdown aims to provide European allies with sufficient time to expand their own military capabilities and fill existing gaps, thereby assuming greater responsibility for conventional defense. While this transition unfolds, General Grinkiewicz emphasized that the United States will continue to offer crucial support, focusing on capabilities that European allies currently lack. Earlier, the U.S. government's decision to pull approximately 5,000 soldiers from Germany and cancel the deployment of Tomahawk missiles had already sparked international discussion. Currently, about 80,000 U.S. troops are stationed in Europe. Officials and analysts highlight that NATO still relies heavily on the U.S. for critical areas such as command and control systems, satellite intelligence, communications, strategic bombers, and the U.S. nuclear umbrella. U.S. President Donald Trump is reportedly planning to attend the upcoming Group of 7 G7 summit scheduled to be held in Evian, France from June 15th to 17. The news comes from U.S. news outlet Axios, which cited White House officials. According to the report, President Trump intends to prioritize economic discussions during the summit, Key agenda items are expected to include the promotion of AI tool adoption developed in the United States and efforts to reduce dependency on China for critical minerals. However, the report also notes that tensions persist between President Trump and European leaders, stemming from his reluctance to fully cooperate on U.S. military operations in Iran. The G7 summit will likely serve as a focal point for assessing whether relations between the U.S. and European nations can be mended. This report is from GG Press. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.